Another question from college students. How can I better explain that a baby's life is of equal value to the woman's life? I think for me, the most important thing about how I manage this in conversations is that I begin from what Christopher Kaser, a Catholic philosopher, calls the inclusive view of human value. So I'm not pitting the mother against the child. I don't have two lives and I'm saying this life is equal or more important to that life. We're operating on the basis that every human life has the same equal dignity. It has the same basic right to continue to exist. Every human life places on other human lives a basic duty to refrain from killing them. All of us, me and JD in this room, every human being you meet on the streets, and a mother and her unborn child, all of us carry the same equal dignity and this same basic right to continue to exist, and this duty that we place on others to refrain from killing us without extreme justification. When I walk into college groups right now and I talk to them, one of the first things I say to them oftentimes when we have a much more casual environment where instead of a speech that I'm giving from the platform, I can walk into a room, there'd be like 100 kids in the room and 100 students, and I'll say, is it wrong for us to kill each other? Is it wrong for two human beings to kill each other? And then they say yes. Most of them say yes. And then they'll get to the next thing. Well, not always. And then we find the reasons when it's justified. What is justifiable homicide? And they set that standard really, really high. We realize that the times when it's okay to kill another human being, the moral justification for that is extremely high. And for good reason, because we don't want to have to worry about our lives. And because our equal dignity is of so high that this is the worst thing that we can do to another human being. And then once the room has set the stage for this conversation, by embracing the idea that we can't kill other human beings, and when we can kill other human beings, it requires very, very high justification. I say, now let's talk about abortion. And they realize immediately what they've done. They have set the standard for the conversation going forward. Is the unborn one of us is the first question we have to answer. If the answer is yes, they're one of us. Now they fall into the same category that all the rest of us do. If you want to be free to kill one of them, you need very, very, very high justification. And if you don't have that, you can't destroy them. Because the same thing that's true for me and for JD and for every person on the street and for the mother is true for the unborn child. If it's one of us, then we can't kill them. And the justification for killing another human being is crazy high for a reason. Because we operate on the principle of an inclusive view of human value. And that the highest priority in the protection of other people is the protection of their life, their right to continue to exist. That is the basis of our society together. So we're not pitting mom against the child. We're just saying everybody matters.